Why nice guys finish last. Now, if you're watching this, my guess is that you're one of the nice guys and you're wondering, I have so much to give, so much to offer in a relationship. I'm a good guy, I'm kind, I'm independent, I can cook, I can take care of myself. Why is it that I can't find someone to share the rest of my life with? I'm Cass Naidu, life and relationship coach, and I'm on a mission to help you consciously create epic relationships. And in this video, we're going to talk about why nice guys finish last. I'm going to give you 3 reasons. Now, there's a lot more than that, but I'm going to give you 3 reasons that you can focus on, especially if you're on a dating app or you're just starting to date again. I'm going to give you 3 reasons, and then I'm going to give you some hot tips as to how you can turn it around so you become one of those guys that's actually sought after. So the first reason that you could be still single is you could be waiting for the woman to make the first move. You might say you're being very respectful and you want her to feel comfortable and you want her to come to you. Or it could be, if you're being more honest, that you have a fear of getting rejected. Or you could be feeling intimidated, right? Or it could mean that you've been really hurt in the past and you wondering if this new date or relationship is going to be a repeat of what happened in the past, right? So let's be honest and go deep into the real reasons why you're not making the first move. So when you're sitting there waiting for her to ask you on a date, what happens is that you are stepping into your feminine energy. Now, both men and women carry both masculine and feminine energy. So when you do that, when you are waiting, you want her to make the first move. You want her to take the lead, to set up a date, to say when and where you're going to meet and so on. You're pushing her into her masculine energy. Now think about a single independent woman today. So all day, every day at work, she has to make decisions, take the lead. She's leading teams, she's leading projects, she's setting goals, achieving, she's taking action all day. Then she comes home because she's single, she's living on her own. Now she's got to take care of the house. Oh, there's a leaky tap somewhere. Now I've got to get the plumber in. Oh, the car needs a service. Or, I've got to go and check the oil and water in the car. It's all masculine energy. And the feminine energy is being suppressed in this world that we live in. The feminine energy is soft, it's creative, it's receptive, it's about being. And we don't get enough time in that energy. So when you force her into her masculine energy, I'm just so fed up with this. I've spoken to thousands of women, strong, beautiful, independent women. They have so much to offer, but they are really tired of waiting for men to take the lead. That is where the problem is. So if you decide to take the lead, you will immediately stand out from the dating apps. And most of the dating apps, I got the stats from some other YouTube videos, but the majority of the dating apps have 75% men and 25% women. So think about it. If already there's 3 men to 1 woman on the dating apps, you really need to stand out to get the date, to get into that relationship that you desire, right? The second reason that good guys finish last is that because you're a good guy, you expect the person that you're connecting with to trust you. And when she's being a little bit cautious, you get annoyed and you think, but whoever hurt you in the past, I'm not that person. She does not know that. This is not a you problem. This is a world problem. So if you look at dating apps in general, there are tons of con artists on there. There are tons of men who are just sitting on the couch, texting one woman after the other with absolutely no intention of getting off that couch and actually meeting somebody in person or getting into a relationship. Then there's a whole host of men that are just looking for the hookups, the one night stands. They will say anything until they get what they want, which is usually sex, and then thereafter they disappear. So there's all of this out there that women are dealing with today. So if she is being cautious, that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that she doesn't trust you and there's something you've done that's wrong. Unfortunately, we all have to earn each other's trust, right? It goes the other way around as well. Women have to earn men's trust in the same way. So, go that extra mile. I'm going to give you some tips in the end. The third reason that good guys finish last is that you could be too comfortable where you are right now. So you created a space for yourself. You're comfortable in there. You do what you want. You go where you want to. You eat what you want. You wear what you want. And you're kind of comfortable in the space. And you're wondering, do I want to shake this up? If another person comes in here, are they going to expect things to be different? So you could be in your comfort zone, and as much as you want the companionship and the love and the closeness, there's this part of you that's just, I'm comfortable, Do I really want the change, right? So let's look at some tips. What can you do? And it's so easy. If you really want to stand out from that 75% men, if you want to stand out in the dating world, it's so simple. The first thing is take the lead, right? You'll always start off texting because that's how the dating apps work. So you're going to send a text message, introduce yourself, and in your profile as well, don't leave that section blank, the about you. Put in something in there. So when someone has something to read about you, they will respond more likely to you than if you just have nothing in there, right? You just checked off some hobbies and stuff and that's it. So no one wants to date someone just based on pictures. Say something about yourself. So it starts off with texting, and then from there you take the lead. So ask the lady, can I call you? When would it be convenient? And she'll say, I'm working in the day, maybe between 7 and 9 p.m. would be a great time. Tell her you will call in that time and follow through with action. Make the call, right? This one little thing already sets you apart. After a couple of conversations, set up a coffee date. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. You don't have to plan every detail. Just set up a coffee date. Make sure that it is in a public place where it is safe. It's convenient for her. So if there's a distance between you, you do the driving. Don't expect her to drive to you, and don't invite her to your home. All right. It must be a public place where it is safe, where it's convenient in the daytime, just a coffee. And now you're sitting face to face with each other. Can you see each step of the way the trust will be built based on what you do? If you keep it consistent, keep the communication consistent, show up consistently. There are so many people on these dating apps who will come in and they love bomb you. They want to call you, darling and sweetheart, and but they haven't even done anything beyond sending a couple of text messages. Can you see that can be a little bit off-putting, right? So when you make the call, you're making the effort, you get up, you go on the coffee date, you show up, you're having conversations. Now you're showing your commitment. You're showing that you're reliable and that you can be trusted. Through the conversations, you will get to know each other. It takes lots of conversations and lots of dates before the two of you can make a decision if you want to be in a relationship together or not, right? So slow it down, but keep it consistent until you can both make that decision that you want to be in a relationship or not. Okay. Just these tiny little things. Look, it doesn't take much effort to do that. But I promise you, you will stand out from the rest of the men on the dating apps. I'm going to challenge you now. If there's someone you have your eye on, if you've connected with a couple of people, just give it a try. Send the text messages, ask if you can call, set up a coffee date, and see if it is any different from your experiences that you've had so far in the dating world. This is Cass Naidu. I'll see you in the next video.